First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Send the tight end in motion. Mendoza working.
Mendoza's pass intended for Jalen Taylor. Incomplete. The coverage by Carlton Davis.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Mendoza on second. First sack here, and 4, and that loss last week.
9 on the play.
Yet another
Brings
sack
up
to
third
one of the
down.
best rookie seasons we're seeing all around the league. This guy, they felt it on draft day. He could be a difference maker, and he is living up to that hype.
Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this third down. Mendoza now.
For the Raiders.
A.J. Cole for the kick. Just another stop.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Chiefs 7, Raiders nothing.
Defensively, this starts to shape
Harrison Butker the kickoff for Kansas City.
What's in store?
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start
The Raiders take over first and 10.
This game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to Genty. Room to work at the 35. Reaches the 40. Ashton Genty. He makes it in for the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. Ties things at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. To the air, Mahomes. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's... Well, that's his first career interception. down from the 42.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's the snap to Mendoza. And that's going to hit the turf. A good throw, but he couldn't hang on to the contact. We've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down now for Mendoza. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And neither of them can come down with it. Gave that one a heck of a ride, but it falls incomplete. Third down coming up.
What a great look of both players priding themselves on their ability to win contested catches. Neither could quite win it outright that time, and that's a battle that I'd sure like to see again.
Third and long for him here. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. And it's Derek Harmon. And that forces fourth down and 16. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, they'll try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 44 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
Play action, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it, and he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. In the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
On the run, it's Smith. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Oh, and he gets in the 7 they needed. Great play call working for him on fourth. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Walker on first down. He loses the football. And this is going to be Raiders football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here's Mendoza out of the play fake. Trey Tucker makes the play. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it is first down, Las Vegas. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. On first down, Genty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Giving this to Genty. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Now Mendoza. Able to get it to Benson. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He's going to keep this one himself. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. He gets him 6, so that's going to bring up second and goal.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a punt.
And he's in for the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created the slightest of hesitations for the defense. The slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Mahomes running his guys in the hurry-up.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Chiefs.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Right back to Rice, caught again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 8.
Offense in the hurry-up now.
At the 26-yard line.
Mahomes throwing here on second. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
7 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They've got a first down here from the 36.
Turnover on downs.
Here's Mendoza. It's a screen play to Genti. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
14 yards. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Keeping it on the zone read. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
He was brought down by
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
2nd down. This is Mendoza. And he's going to be brought down back to the 34-yard line. And it's the 2nd time that he's got in this game, his 6th sack of the season.
He was sitting top 5 in the league in sacks coming into this affair, and he is making his bid for the top spot as he gets home now for a 2nd time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in by his back here, it's Genti. The short throw yields short results, only a yard, but they needed a whole lot more. It is 4th down.
Will Riker it on for the field goal. A 50.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes to double digits in a 2-possession game. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Chiefs and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Mahomes. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Potential grounding offense.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't the time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw in is Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And a stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And that sets up a latest first down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Mendoza. Completed over the middle. Good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8. Working quickly here.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
Mendoza on second. He gets this to Michael Mayer. He's going to go out of bounds. Getting about 15 before he did so. And that is good for a Raiders first down.
Yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Mendoza now. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And he gets home. Touchdown Raiders. Jack Besh with his first NFL touchdown. Reichert out for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 3-possession game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Here's Mahomes now. Into traffic, complete. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. That earns Kansas City the first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Buys time, rolling right. Right back to Worthy. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Mahomes is set. Here's first and 10. And he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. Setting up to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Chiefs picking up the pace.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
down, Mahomes. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He finds Worthy, complete. Let's step out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain, and that's going to give the Chiefs a first down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Butker knocks it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So entering the lock, well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you, the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Well, given the first down, Brock, great results. That snap goes for 17. Everybody rushing back to the line.
17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out there after a pickup of about 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Chiefs.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. First down, Chiefs.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First and goal. Here's Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Walker again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City.
The ball carrier. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Chiefs, 17.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Drive starts with Jeanty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Putting a receiver in motion. Second down, and they're going to stick with Jeanty. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Here's Mendoza out of the play fake. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Here, first and 10 from the 34. Now it's Mahomes. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Back to throw Mahomes. Looking over the middle. There 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set a third and very short.
And inches.
Walker trying to run for the first. And they're going to be sent up just a few yards from Pater here. They're working quickly here.
The 3-yard line. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Complete to
Rashee Rice. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. The extra point from Butker is up and good. And we are all tied up.
24-24. Harrison Butker.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First play of the series, zone lead to the right. And he has stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's Mendoza. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. That is his third sack of this game. He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack.
At the 39-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Quick pass out to Dash. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
A gain of 4 brings up third.
Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down. Now motion him out of the backfield. Third and long for him here. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him with the 33. It's Shalati again. And that's going to bring this offense to a 4th and 23.
For the Raiders.
Begins his return at the 16. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on second, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Yet another highlight in a game with so many of them. 31 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Mahomes throwing here on second. Forced out to his right. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied. 24-all to begin the final frame. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Throwing is Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he will Kenneth Walker brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Butker is good on the point after. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
31. Raiders 24. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. He's not going to get back to the line, Brock. They catch him, and they take him down. And that is 4 for this game.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Under pressure again, and again he goes down. It's Jelani again. And that means it is now 4th and 12. Breaks the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Mahomes. That is Rice with yet another one. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and it gets him the first. Great shot to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one. What would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
With 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Here's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. And that earns Kansas City the first down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Kansas City.
Staying with Walker. He dodged the tackle. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Here's Mahomes now. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Raiders readying for their next possession. As we get a look at the teams they'll get ready for the next few weeks. First they're at New England. Then back home to face Buffalo. And then it's a chance to stay at home, face those LA Rams. He's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good game, but the tackle limits it to 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Raider first down.
They've got a man in motion.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mendoza working. Shoves one away. Working underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Mendoza. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Mendoza from the pistol. Finds Genty underneath. It'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Second down. This is Mendoza. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the beat down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's brought to the 14. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And they're even able to add some yards on after they brought that one in. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the